Hi, how's it going, besties? Today we're gonna do a little bit of a different video where I just kind of like we're just gonna sit down and have a chat, give a little life update, a little insight to how the past about 5 months. Yeah, 5 months or so have gone for me. I've been feeling slightly disingenuous with only sharing the really fun aspects of life and all my travels and roller coaster riding, which is awesome, and I love sharing that with you guys. But the past few months have also been really challenging for me, and I've been going through a hard time. So that's why I felt a little disingenuous, only sharing the good things, not really sharing some of the real stuff that's happening to me. And I just want to share that so you guys know that I'm a human being as well, and I'm not like impervious to hardships or emotional struggles and that type of thing. So we've got 3 items we're gonna talk about today. First one being finances. Since quitting my job and doing YouTube full time, I just wanna give you guys an update on how that's going. 1, to share with you, and 2, for my own kind of personal video diary. The next thing is gonna be relationship status that we're gonna talk about. That's something I've been wanting to talk about for quite a while. If you guys have seen my community posts, that is what I was referring to. And I'm sure you can tell where this is headed. But before we get into that further, the last section of the video I'm going to talk about are my future plans. Very near future plans. I've got a big announcement to make, which I have probably included in the title, that we're going on a massive road trip. And so we're going to talk about that at the end of the video. Back to topic number 1. Last year, I was able to save up a whole bunch of money since my YouTube channel popped off, and I had gotten a really awesome new job that allowed me to pull in more money into my life. So I was able to save a bunch, and I have been supplementing a lot, well, pretty much all of my personal expenses from my savings for the past few months. So about every single month, I've been pulling about, $2,000 out of savings, some out of my business account. And I just wanted to state that May might be my first month where I don't have to pull money out of savings, which is huge. I'm so excited for that. And one thing that has really helped enable me to do that is my Manscaped sponsorship. Manscaped is my first real paid brand deal. This helps enable me to continue creating for you guys and to increase my content, increase the frequency of going on trips and all that good stuff. So hopefully the integrations in the videos are not too cumbersome for you guys to watch. I try to make them as entertaining as possible, and I just wanted to be transparent on that and where I'm at in my journey right now. Okay. Now that we're through the finances, we're getting to the nitty-gritty now of my relationship status, which if you follow me on Instagram, you already know the spiel. You've seen on my story, because I did a Q&A a little while ago and some questions came up, which I've seen your questions in the comments as well. I just haven't felt like talking about it yet because it's just been hard. Jim and I are no longer together. We have gone our separate ways. So my relationship status is single now. But I just wanted to state that we're on really great terms. We're still good friends. We still keep up with each other and want each other in each other's lives. But we have just really been having to take some time to separate and get back to our own individual lives. And things just ended up not working out between us, unfortunately. We're in very different places in our lives. And so that was a major factor for it. I have been not wanting to talk about it because it makes it feel so much more real, or if I do talk about it, especially in a video, then I feel like it's harder for me to then go back on what I said. Like if things were to change in the future, if we did get back together, I just felt like that would be weird. So I was holding off on doing that because I personally kind of didn't want to accept that a little bit. I still was holding out some hope there, even though I knew it's probably for the best that we do stay separate and go our own ways, just in what we want to do in life and everything. So that's been really hard on both of us. So he's a really great person and I wish him the best. So that's my relationship status update. That has been the thing that has been really hard for me to deal with these past few months. It's crazy. This was my first long-term relationship, and I have learned so much since breaking up that I was unaware of before, and I've really learned, I've grown a lot since then, which is cool to see. I'm thankful for that. It's just part of life too, not all good things last forever, and you just kind of have to be okay with that sometimes. Still certainly working on that myself. Grief is such a strange thing to deal with. because it will just like it will come and go. It will be there so intensely one day, then it will be gone. It'll be gone the next, or the feelings will suddenly be a lot less intense. And then you'll be fine for a while, and suddenly something will trigger you and just like hit you like a ton of bricks. So that's just been like, you know, really fun to deal with. That technically counts as crying on camera, I suppose. Hey, YouTuber's first time crying on camera. Yeah. So anyway, that wraps up that section. Let's talk about future plans and very near future plans. So you guys already know about the Europe trip. So insanely stoked for that. But we have a big gap here before the Europe trip starts in mid-July. I have now completely filled that up with a massive road trip. I'm going to be literally on the road all of May and all of June. My road trip starts next Friday on May 5th. And let me just kind of like run you guys through my rough plan for it. First up for the road trip, we are making our way over to Arkansas. We're going to stay there for about 2 weeks or so I can see my family and my friends from growing up and my friends in Arkansas and everything. It's been a long time since I've seen them, and I really just want to spend some good time with them. And I plan on vlogging a lot this trip, so there's probably going to be some different vlogs outside of amusement parks, and especially during the road trip days, like sharing the road trip experience and all the fun random little things that happen along the way. Maybe some of the not so fun things too. We'll see. Friday, May 5th, we shove off from Phoenix and we're making our way over to Albuquerque for our first stop of the trip. We're spending the night in Albuquerque and we're gonna go to Cliffs Amusement Park, just that cute little amusement park there. That'll be fun. Then from there, we're going to continue on to Amarillo, Texas to go to Wonderland. And Wonderland has this strange, goofy loop. What is this website? I'm literally clicking coasters and thrill rides and it's not taking me anywhere. Okay, well, this is all you're gonna get right here, this little image, but you guys know what I'm talking about with that loop. So I'm really excited to do, I'm actually so excited to ride that coaster because it just looks so strange and quirky and fun. And so this is all on Saturday, where we're hitting Cliffs Amusement Park and then Wonderland. And after Wonderland, we are continuing on to Oklahoma City and staying with my friend Dalton there. And then that Sunday, we are going to Frontier City, Six Flags Frontier City. So that'll be a fun little stop. And then after that, we're driving up to Northwest Arkansas to stay with my family for a week. And then after that, we're going down to Little Rock, Arkansas to go stay with my friend Blake and see my friends down in Little Rock and everything. And we're gonna take a day to go to Magic Springs. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention it. Oh yeah, we're going to Silver Dollar City too. I'm planning on 511 being there. So driving from Bentonville to Branson to go to Silver Dollar City that Thursday. I'll be there. Guys, look out for me there. If you guys want to come out and meet me at the park any of these days, that would be cool because I'll probably be by myself for the most part. After Magic Springs, gonna hang out in Little Rock a little bit longer and then eventually go back up to Northwest Arkansas. And then we're going north up to Kansas City. We're going to go to Worlds of Fun. Possibly 2 days. I'll see how, it depends on what time I get into Kansas City on Saturday. I'm staying with my friend Lane, which Lane is one of my friends who's a graphic designer who helped create some of my merch designs. Thank you, Lane. So we'll hang out there, go to Worlds of Fun, and then we're moving on to St. Louis to go to Six Flags St. Louis. I stay there like a night or two because the Six Flags St. Louis park hours are a little strange. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here yet. From St. Louis, my plan is to then go up to Chicago and stay with my sister. I still need to text her and let her know that's what I'm thinking. Let her know like, hey, I'll be there. Hopefully you're there and I can stay with you. That would be cool. But we're gonna go to, there's someone special watching this video right now who has been asking me to go to Six Flags Great America. Dude has been asking every single video since literally last year at least to go to Six Flags Great America. So we're finally getting to go to Six Flags Great America. Then from there, I'm hopping over to Ohio. We're gonna hit up Cedar Point, Kings Island. I have several friends going to Hollywood Nights at Holiday World. Down here, it's like what, in Indiana or whatever. Then after that, I don't have anything else like locked in. I plan to go to Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg these days, June 16th to 18th with my friends Sam and TJ, which you guys have met them through the vlogs before. But in between there, I'm thinking I'll probably just kind of like whoosh, go back up through Ohio and then hit Pittsburgh or like Kennywood and then cross over to Hershey Park and then up to like Connecticut to stay with Sam. And we'll go to Six Flags New England, which she has been hyping up. Wicked Cyclone and Superman. I cannot wait to ride those rides there and see her park. She's been vlogging a lot of her Six Flags New England vlogs, and it just looks like such a charming little park. I'm so excited to go there to go see that, so that'll be really fun. So then from there, we're gonna go south down to Virginia, of course, for Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. And then I'm gonna continue on going south to Carowinds down here. I think I can probably do like, by then I'll probably be exhausted and about ready to head home. So from there, I'm gonna go through Tennessee and hit up Dollywood, go through Pigeon Forge and hit up some of the other fun attractions in the area. Like that cool like lumberjack like zipline coaster that they installed in at this place in Pigeon Forge. I would love to go there and ride that. And then we'll just like vibe on through Tennessee, back to Arkansas. Probably gonna crash in Little Rock since that makes no sense. Like stop in Little Rock for a little bit and then I think I'll go back up to Fayetteville or in Bentonville area, hang out Northwest Arkansas with my family just a little bit more before I make the massive drive back to Phoenix to get home to get ready for going to Europe. I leave to go to Florida on like July 12th. So if I'm planning on being back on July 2nd, then I only have 10 days before I have to be like packed and ready for Europe. So that's gonna be a little crazy because Europe's gonna be insane. We're literally going like so hard on Europe. Every single day is a park visit. Oh yeah, I also forgot like one other big thing about going to Arkansas is that I'm gonna be picking up my Connects from all my Connects roller coasters that I built in high school, which those videos are on my old channel called Love for Connects. So I'm so excited to grab those and bring those back home with me. And also my unicycle. I've really been wanting my unicycle because it's just fun to have, and I would ride it occasionally. For all of these blank days here that I don't really have planned out, like if any of you guys are in the areas that I just mentioned, please hit me up on Instagram, send me a DM. If you have a spare bedroom or even just a couch I can crash on, that would be hugely helpful because like I said in my finances earlier, like I'm not necessarily profitable yet. So saving as much money as possible by not having to buy hotel rooms would be like immensely helpful if anybody has some places I could potentially crash with and we could have like a fun little slumber party together. That would be great. That's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys are super stoked for all that is to come this summer. The summer's literally gonna be insane. I'm gonna die in the best way possible. It's gonna be so fun. And I cannot wait to share all of this magic with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me and following along on this journey. You guys literally mean the freaking world to me. I hope to meet a whole bunch of you throughout this. We might even plan some meetups potentially at some of these parks as things get locked in a little bit better. If you guys are excited about that, I would love to see you. And with that, I think I'm done talking. So I'm gonna start editing this and I will see you in the next video. Bye.